Gun Meme Review. What is up, you sex YouTube mother lovers, and welcome back to your favorite Z-list internet show, Gun Meme Review. The internet has made gun memes, and by God, it's our job to review them. This week we have a ton of stuff to talk about, from the AK-50 to the president still not understanding how guns work. But first things first, something really not cool happened with the Firearm Policy Coalition recently. We should probably talk about that. Now, before I say a word about what happened, I do want to just say that the Firearm Policy Coalition is still one of my favorite gun rights groups out there. They do a lot of really good work. Completely support what they're doing. However, fuck is their social media cringe sometimes. The recent incident of Firearm Policy Coalition's Twitter account getting them in hot water was this gem. The FPC responded to a tweet that says, "Pedos don't get human rights." They responded with saying, "Read the Constitution again." Yeah, okay, so I know where this is going. You know where this is going. How the fuck did Firearm Policy Coalition not know where this was inevitably going to end up? Which is on Gun Meme Review, apparently.
That's not going to be good for business. That's not going to be good for anybody.
All it took was a screenshot of that to get shared around all over Instagram and Reddit and wherever else, and you started the shit show that turned into a hell of a meme thread. Rest in peace, FPC. Died on the hill of pedo rights and sympathy. FPC lawyers drawing up legal papers to help get a convicted pedo his guns back. I can only imagine how frustrating it's got to be one of the successful Firearm Policy Coalition attorneys who have successfully won cases getting Americans more gun rights, getting their rights back. And then all it takes is one stupid fucking tweet, and then this is what your reputation is. Now, the FPC was very quick to clarify, but really they were just pouring more gas on the fire because the public dragging had already begun. Not to be confused with the public drag, which is what spawned this entire conversation in the first place. We'll get to that in a sec. The FPC tweeted this: "FPC does not support evil. We never have, and we never will. We can't believe we even have to say this, but we'll say it again. We do not support fucking pedos." I'm also wondering a little bit of context here. Do they not support pedos, or do they not support fucking pedos? I think I support fucking pedos, like, when they're in prison by other prisoners. That sounds like justice to me. That's only, of course, if we're excluding the woodchipper as a possibility, to be fair. I probably barely made it 2-3 minutes in. We're already going to the woodchipper. Oh, I can't wait to see what the monetization looks like on this episode. All right, so before we pick up our torches and pitchforks, what's the context of this tweet? There was originally a tweet by Scott Greer talking about the Antifa armed protest to save the child drag show. I don't fucking know. There's apparently a drag brunch in Roanoke, Texas that Antifa showed up outside of with a bunch of flags and, of course, balaclavas and AR-15s, supposedly to protect it. Seems like you're just making this up at this point, but okay, let's go with that, right? Of course, when Kyle did it, he was asking for it, right? Anyway, the tweet goes, "Sad to say, but the gun rights community's main goal now seems to be encouraging their enemies to arm up. It's what happens when you base your identity on nothing more than an inanimate object, not culture or heritage." This is a tricky subject. I agree, under the Constitution and under just natural rights, period. The Second Amendment, the right to keep and own guns, is a natural right for everybody. However, I don't think these are the people that I want to encourage to do it. I would never try to take away their right to do it. I don't think I want to be their fucking neighbor either. Anyhow, FPC responds, "They're fundamental rights of all humans, which means even people who disagree with you must be able to exercise it, you authoritarian dumbfuck." That's when someone replies, "Pedos don't get human rights." And then they reply, "Read the Constitution again." So with a little bit of context now, I don't think it's as bad. But yeah, standing up for pedos, not a good look. I love libertarianism, but Jesus Christ, libertarians really sometimes don't know how to read a fucking room. Or wear deodorant, typically. We need an idea to generate more donations. We could hire a transgender. How about a washed up porn star? We could advocate for pedo rights. And he's employee of the month. Welcome to the Firearm Policy Coalition's social media team. And so this is where I might lose you. And that's okay. It's a free country, right? Of course, I still support the Firearm Policy Coalition and everything that they are doing to further gun rights in this country. I think they're still a great group, and their litigation team is fantastic. And I'm also of the belief that even if I don't agree with someone politically, I would never try to limit their ability to use their own constitutionally guaranteed or natural rights. That's that's part of being an American, right? As long as you are not actively hurting someone or their property, you should be able to express yourself however you like, and that's just part of freedom, man. However, I still think that diddling kids should get you a one-way trip to an adventure with Mr. Chippy. I do get what FPC is, I think, very poorly trying to say here. Constitutional rights are guaranteed to everyone. So if someone, no matter how fucking degenerate they are, hasn't committed a crime and hasn't been convicted in a court of law, you can't just form a lynch mob and try to take away their natural rights. I really hope that's what they were getting at anyway. Because that's, with the context, that's what I got. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments if you think that I'm misreading this situation a little bit, or what your take on the whole FPC thing is. And while you're down there, you might as well subscribe. I mean, you gotta pass the button on the way down to leave a comment. It helps the channel. And you know what, if you're feeling froggy, go ahead and leave a like. 1 like equals 1 kid saved, thanks to the helpful hand of a John Deere WC11. Alright, so now that we finally got that out of the way, our president's fucking clueless as to how guns work. So Democrats in the United States have made it clear that one of their next big agendas in the coming season is going to be more gun control, including but not limited to a full assault weapons ban. Woo, awesome. Joe Biden pledges to ban assault weapons if Democrats control Congress after midterms. No, I'm gonna take your guns. You can't just have that. Tube. As far as tubes go, the Ludi's pretty fun.
Oh my god, that's awesome!
Gun control works. If guns are banned, no one can get them. Tube. Speaking of tube, actually, you can still pick up these shirts at Bunker Branding. Very nice. Referencing, of course, the pipe gun that we built to mixed results. I'll leave the links down in the description and in the pinned comment down to my merch store if you guys want to go around telling people that you can ban bullets, but you can't ban your balls. Phrasing. But back to Biden himself for a moment. He's made it very clear he doesn't understand firearms like fucking at all.
A 9mm bullet blows the lung out of the body.
Or that citizens can't own a cannon.
You couldn't buy a cannon, and when this amendment was passed.
Brandon, you can't buy a cannon. The cooler Brandon. Let's go cooler Brandon. Yeah, no, it's legal for you to buy a cannon. It's a black powder. It's not even regulated. It's a black powder non-firearm. It's always been legal. It's literally never been illegal for you to own a cannon. Yet the president has said this on 6 different fucking occasions. But I digress. But the most recent quote from this senile piece of alligator skin has been that the AR-15 shoots bullets that travel 5 times faster than any other bullet. Do what?
Did you realize the bullet out of an AR-15 travels 5 times as rapidly as a bullet shot out of any other gun?
So, okay, without getting too technical, the AR-15 shoots a 5.56 or a 2.23, which travels roughly just over 3,000 feet per second. It's a pretty cooking little bullet. The green tip adds extra flavor to a level 3 plate. 3,200 feet per second is not 5 times faster than any fucking bullet I am aware of. It travels maybe 30% faster than 7.62 because it has, less mass, and travels 800 feet per second slower than some, random hunting cartridges like 220 Swift, for example, that travels at 4,000 feet per second. Little 22s still travel 1,000 feet per second. Airsoft velocity with the plastic pellets that you're meant to shoot each other with are 400 feet per second. So, yeah. Anti-gun peeps who listen to Biden's speech, who just became experts on ballistics, about to go on gun pages and type 5 times faster than any other gun as a valid argument. Congratulations, you're a clown. And not the Roxo kind of cool clown, like John Wayne Gacy, Pee Wee Herman clown. You're a fucking clown. What's funny is for somebody who claims he's going after the gun lobby so fucking hard, he sure is helping it out a lot. The more you talk about assault weapons bans, the more people go out and scurry to go buy them. You know how this works, right? I know I'm gonna buy them either way. I buy a lot of guns. Some people collect stamps. Of course, what's helping facilitate that is my crippling gun broker addiction, which has actually turned into a crippling gun spot addiction. I lost my gun broker account again. Because boomers say that they have, immediate checkout. They don't have it. That means I've been spending a lot more time buying guns on GunSpot, which is actually the sponsor of today's video. It's a gun broker alternative whose goal is to kind of be more friendly to buyers and sellers in the way that they set up their website. Takes away a lot of the fees and everything, and it really just makes a lot of sense. They're an awesome sponsor of the channel, and they're definitely worth checking out. So I don't think I can actually link that because, you know, YouTube rules. But I definitely go check out the guys over at GunSpot. Super cool, and for YouTube's sake, everything that is done on that website is completely in accordance to US law. All firearms have to go to an FFL to do background checks, whatever. This is no like, my gun show loophole, can order gun online, Herrera. Like, it's not the fucking way it works. Anyway, go check those guys out. Back to gun meme review. Me explaining 5 years of gun meme lore to my dad. Him quietly accepting he'll never have grandkids. I imagine this meme describes a good bit of you. Which I'm assuming means you're young, and that's okay. But come on, man, you don't want to be one of those incels. Take a shower, hit the gym. Hit the gym, then take a shower. Now that I think about it. Start talking to women. Sure, you're gonna be bad at it at first. Everybody is. You're at the point in your life where you're determining who you're gonna turn out to be, so it's time to start working on yourself. Cool Uncle Brandon has faith in you. I don't think you'll prove me wrong. Go out, touch grass. Give your parents grandchildren. Stop paying taxes. Join a militia. Wait, what? Who said that? Next up, a size chart. Edit. Wow, this sure blew up. Thanks for the gold, kind stranger. Drives a lifted truck. Crossfitters. Sugar daddies. Personal trainers. Bodybuilders. T-Mobile sales reps. What the fuck is this meme, dude? Gamers. Global average. Felons. Guys with MP5s coming in at 7.1 inches. I can neither confirm nor deny the authenticity of this meme. However, I can say one thing. Ladies, everyone, enjoying the ingenuity put into the AK-50 V3. Aw. Me. Where's SpongeBob tape? So if you guys didn't know, on the AK-50 V2, there is a miscellaneous strip of SpongeBob tape on the side of the receiver. What does it do? Absolutely nothing. Literally no reason for it to be there. It is a shout out or an homage to the older Carnicon videos that, you know, inspired a lot of us to get into this realm. Kicked off a lot of our tism tingle, so to speak, around firearms and comedy. So anytime we get a chance to honor Papa Dugan, I'm all yours. You also might remember from that AK-50 video, we were messing around with a 40mm grenade launcher in the beginning. And I think I know how that video is gonna go when we finally do it. Today we talk tube. God, whoever made this meme, it's a fucking fantastic blending job. I cannot wait to do a video on the noob tube. Tube. That's just a funny word to say. Say that out loud. Tube. While I've got this moment to talk to you, there's something I really need to bring up. Something I didn't think I was gonna have to bring up, but apparently I fucking do. If you happen to be seeing messages like this show up in the comment section replying to you, I didn't think I would have to fucking tell you this, but that's not me. I have a check mark next to my name on YouTube. Means I'm verified, and you know it's me. You can also click on the profile, and it'll take you to a channel that isn't me, if it's not me. I don't use any other profiles on YouTube that aren't me, so yeah. These people are trying to say that, you know, you've won a honey badger. Just, you know, tell us your FFL details and pay us for shipping, and that's how they get you. I will never ask you to WhatsApp me. I will never ask you to Telegram me. I will never ask you to contact me at all, because you guys are fucking weird. But no, seriously, all jokes aside, I get so many fucking messages. Like, I get emails, DMs, everything. People asking, like, is this really you? I'm like, no, I'm not giving away fucking honey badgers in my comments section. When we're monetized, the YouTube money's pretty good, but it ain't that fucking good. I'm not giving away hundreds of $3,000 guns. So if you see any comments like that, or if they reply to your comment, please just report them. There's literally nothing we can do about it. We ban everyone we see, and we probably banned, I don't know, a couple hundred accounts by now, and I'm not even exaggerating. They just keep fucking popping up. I would have thought this is like Internet 101, like right up there with like Nigerian prince shit, but, you know, what can you do? It's actually so obvious of a scam. I'm like, a fucked up part of my brain is like, man, I hope these people get scammed with this and they lose $30 and that's it. Because like that'll teach you an important lesson about the internet. And you know, all things considered, $30 is not a big loss compared to, you know, put in your social security number and let us know your bank's SWIFT number. It's honestly a huge problem across YouTube, and I haven't seen YouTube really properly address it yet. I hope a solution is coming. Because I've seen Garantham, Donut, a lot of my friends are having the same fucking issue. But yeah, I don't mean to victim blame, but if You fucking sent money to an account that just randomly messages you pretending to be me but can't even spell my fucking name right? You probably deserve it. Hello everyone, thank you for tuning in to another episode of ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCullen, and today we're looking at all the weird and wacky stuff Brandon Herrera has had to make for his subscribers. I feel like my Ian impression gets worse every time I fucking do this. Shout out Ian from Forgotten Weapons, by the way. Love you, homie. Yeah, no, we promised you guys some weird shit in the past in exchange for like goals, and that has forced us to build some weird shit. Mikhail, forgive me, for I have sinned. Mikhail Kalashnikov when he meets Eugene Stoner in 1990 and finds out he's a millionaire. You guys are getting paid? Yeah, you know, that's one of the motherfuckers about communism. You can invent multiple guns that absolutely revolutionize warfare across the world and still not really have a penny to show for it. Instead, you maybe get a parade, some medals, and, you know, guarantee that you're going to eat. Which is more than communism guarantees for most people. If you think the bread lines at Panera are bad, try reading into Ukraine under communism. Although if you're trying to lose weight, shit's better than Jenny Craig. Communism. You know it's bad, but you haven't tried it yet. Me, when the ATF does or says literally anything. You're wrong and I hate you. It's from our AUG video the other day. Yeah, that seems to be the general feeling about the ATF these days. I bought a Taurus so I could spend the rest on feet pics. You're wrong and I hate you. God, if you gotta simp, at least don't simp for feet. I wake up every morning and I thank God for not making me one of those weird fucking foot people. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna go ahead and call it quits on this episode of Gun Meme Review. Thank you guys so much for staying to the end of the video, and if you did actually enjoy this, please subscribe, please comment, helps us in the algorithm. And we try to do this twice a month. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for staying to the end of the video, and as always, I will see you sexy YouTube mother lovers in the next video. Thanks, guys.
Fuel is my obsession to make the perfect weapon, like Rasputin's rise to the top.
Random Sam Hyde.